Hello everyone! Today we consider the new intelligent model of Eocortex version 4.2 license plate recognition. Model allows us to find in the frame license plate of the specific vehicles and recognize it. Let's go to the configurator, activate the required camera for the license plate recognition and check its connection. Checking the video streams and the format. It's okay. Then go to the section of archiving. Archiving is required for creating the reports for these intelligent models. Activate mode. Activate the motion detector. And also please do remember that model may work on video card and the neural networks. Don't forget about the NVIDIA cards and install the package of neural networks like optimized or standard from our website eocortex.com. After that, let's go to the section of analytics and activate the required intelligent model. Go to the additional settings. The first thing we need to do is activating of size range of a license plate. That could be done experimentally, and we must intend the minimum size and the maximum size for any potential license plates that would be appeared in the frame. Then we need to set the license plate search zone. Exactly this zone would be responsible for the searching of license plate in the frame. Several zones could be added here, up to 6 of them. Let's delete the useless one and save our settings. What else do we may see here? In additional settings, we must set the mode of the model. It depends on that how many and how quick the license plate will be recognized and how fast vehicles will be moving in the frame. Model will detect specific direction of the movement. If it is required, we need to activate this slider. Do not consider car plates like at the entrance, at the exit, or somewhere else. Detect two-line plates. Basically that's performed for the motorcycles, but model has such an opportunity to detect two lines plates here. Number of license plate frames required for the recognition. This setting means that neural networks will take 3 frames from the stream, recognize the license plate from them and compare them with each other. After that, it will take the recognized license plate. It will offer us such a license plate and the number of symbol. The next novelty is the plate color. We may have the specific colors. By default, they are already activated. As you wish, you may create specific automation scenario. For instance, do not let specific transport vehicles which have the orange or black color of the plates and not let them enter the specific parking or the specific territory. The next section is the parking spots creation. If you got a parking, you may obtain the specific info for the enter and exit. You need to set 2 of cameras, set the specific allowable parking time, and set here the number of parking spots. During the time, system will inform you about how many spaces are left. If it is required, you also may set the counter reset period. Next section is intended for the database. If you got several local servers and one of them will contain the specific database for all of them, it could be useful to make it for the remote server. If you got only one server, you may activate only the local here. Again, set here the IP of the server that will have this database. Then click for the port and click the type of the operating system. The next point is barrier gate control. If you want to create automation scenario for the opening or closing the control barrier, you need to activate these sliders. If you want to do it manually, you need to do such a configuring as well. Save our settings. And now let's go to the automation section. Activate the required camera again and set here the task by event. After receiving the specified event, we need to somehow react on that. We've got several events here that would belong to the license plate recognition intelligent model. If it would be recognized, we may send the specific sending the alarm, or maybe send the signal to the camera output. Also, if you want to open or close the gate, you also need to create such as scenarios, clicking by the symbol of plus. Everything would be provided here. After creating, we need to see the real time, how it will be recognized and how it will work. Let's go to the client application. In client application, we may see a couple of cameras that we pre-configured. On the right side of any stream, we may obtain the small overlay with already recognized license plates. Double-click and we may see the evidence from the archive. A bit above, we may see the buttons for the opening of the barrier or for the closing, just for the manual managing of the archive. Also, there is a feature of adding the license plate to the database as before. Clicking here, clicking the any of the license plate there and add it to the specific groups. Intent the specified name, name of the owner, patronymic name, model of the vehicle, and so on. Also, there is a feature of adding, deleting the license plates, specific creating the groups. Here, by adding the groups, I may add something here, intent the color, and add somebody to the required group. In the next appearance, it will belong to the specified group here. Section of the report, we also may have the access from the menu. If we click the report section and select here the license plate recognition, or we may go to the reports directly from the stream. Each record is the recognized license plate with the required time, directions of the movement, specific name and the comment of the operator. This database could be exported and somehow integrated with the third-party system if it's required. Additional settings for the displaying will tell us about what must be shown. We may hide the specific buttons, hide the specific info, and so on. Also, you may see the free space, how many spaces are left on the parking lot, and probably that's all of the displaying in the client application. Another report we may obtain in the same section for the reports, like recording the time of entry and exit of vehicles, activate the area. It also could be done for the specified groups of the license plates, and we also may show the violators only, those drivers who will exceed the required time of the parking. Update our report and obtain all the time who spent and how much time was spent by the required driver. May see the exceeded time, clicking the showing the violators only, obtain info only about the violators. Such an info would be provided here. Report for the number of vehicles in the parking lot during the period of time also could be done by system. Let's check it for the required time. And obtain such an info in the form of the diagram. Basically that's all. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.